How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffle Morales, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, ladies and gents, we're going to be taking a look at the latest information coming to us from Pokemon rumors, leaks, news, etc. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's jump into the information right away, shall we? Starting off with the first thing, which is Eclipse, talking about quite a few different things. So here's the first thing he was talking about, which is, do you all know that the riddles in the collage covers most of the new Pokemon and Hisuians, some which are entire lines, but not all the new Pokemon and Hisuians are in the collage. What I'm saying is, there's something you don't know yet. Some sort of Pokemon, some sort of form, some sort of evolution, some sort of brand new Pokemon that we just do not know any information about, according to Eclipse here. And then, you know, you've got a few lists being put down here by, like, the fans and stuff. They're putting together their own lists, which we'll take a look at some of the lists and see what they're saying. But here's one of the more interesting tweets that he also put out, which is, okay, it's time. 17 Hisuian Pokemon variants and 7 brand new Pokemon. Do you have any idea who they are? Better try in the comments with your own list today or tomorrow, because, you know, do it now, it'll become a public knowledge very soon. Apparently, very soon could be this coming week, which would be the start of November. Could be then, right? Could happen on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Anywhere in between there it could happen. Probably not on the 1st, but we'll have to wait and see, because on the 1st, we're going to get more details. Like, literally tomorrow, we'll get more details, and I'll post a video about whatever they reveal tomorrow, so keep your eyes out for that one. But Galmax actually said something interesting, which is, I'd love a regional Haxorus or something, but I know that isn't happening. I feel like there's going to be an obvious one that has been hinted at that nobody got, but it'll be obvious when it happens. Can't wait. And then Eclipse says, one good Pokemon is getting something. And people are saying something like, you know, here's Gudra as an example, and you know, people are just kind of like guessing what it could be, but we don't know. We don't know. Apparently, one good Pokemon, and I think by good he means like a popular Pokemon that's more like badass. But then again, already Zorua and Zoroark are already kind of like one of those like badass Pokemon that did get like love and support. So who knows? We'll see what he's like meaning here once I guess that is more detailed. But let's continue on. The next thing, which is kind of this post right below his. Because he said, you know, okay, it's time, 17 Hisuian variants, 7 brand new ones. Do you have any idea who they are? Better try in the comments with your own list today or tomorrow. So some of the lists here that people put together, for example, like Pierrot here, put together his own list, saying that the first one is Hisuian Typhlosion, Zoroark forms, Altaria line, Voltorb Electrode, Lilligant evolution, Hisuian Decidueye, Sudowoodo line, Dunsparce evolution, Hisuian Samurott, Avalugg line, a new Weavile, or I guess a new Sneasel evolution, and a new Ursaring evolution of some sort. Which I don't know if that is the case or not. Then we also have Detective Grookey, who says new Pokemon, new Growlithe evolution, Verdeer, Basculegion, Kleavor, Hisuian Jinx Evo, Hisuian Slugma Evo, new Sundere Grass Fighting, then Hisuian forms, Growlithe, Zoroark, Braviary, Swablu, Altaria, Serena, Slugma, Voltorb, Electrode, and Ursaring. And then people kind of have their own like versions down here, like you know, Decidueye, Typhlosion, Samurott, Meowth, Growlithe, Scyther, Voltorb, Electrode, Dunsparce, Spinda, Moochum, Zoroark, Braviary, Entei, Raikou, Suicune, and then Growlithe Evo, Meowth Evo, Kleavor, Jinx Evo, Dunsparce Evo, Verdeer, Basculegion. Is this going to be the case? I don't know, but I want you guys in the comment section down below for our question of the day, more or less, which is, guys, comment down below your list of the 17 Hisuian variants and 7 brand new Pokemon that you think we might be getting. Comment it down below. I want to see what you guys think about it and what your thoughts are, because, well, anything could be possible. And looking at this, like, kind of list here, it does look pretty, like, reasonable to have, like, these Pokemon get new forms and whatnot. Like, it just doesn't seem, like, too far-fetched, so to say, you know what I mean? And yes, that was a bit of a pun, but yeah, nonetheless, it doesn't look too impossible that this could be the case, so we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But Eclipse did also say something very interesting, which is to debunk the most recent like rumor, which was of these two, which were like these this Bergmite and Voltorb like Hisuian form images. But he says, don't worry, they are better than those, implying that we might be getting a Bergmite evolution. That's literally him more or less confirming that by saying they are better than those, not that one is better, the Voltorb is better than that, or whatever, but implying that there is going to be a Bergmite of some sort of new form of Bergmite, and I guess Avalugg as well. So that could be actually pretty plausible, wouldn't be too crazy, because we've read the description for Avalugg and whatnot, and it kind of matches with an aircraft carrier that we've seen in the collage of like the Riddler's stuff. So we'll see how that actually turns out. I don't really know what you guys think about that, but let me know in the comment section down below. Next up, start from here. I'm curious about your own ideas and wish list based on leaks, and here's what you can start with. So far we have Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Zoroark, and Hisuian Braviary. We got Verdeer, Basculegion, and Kleavor. The ones we know that most likely we are definitely going to be getting is the climbing Pokemon, which is guaranteed going to be a brand new evolution and probably going to be of Sneasel, let's be honest. So that could be the fourth one here. And then, of course, we could have a brand new evolution for Growlithe that isn't an Arcanine, but a totally brand new one, which could be like, let's call it Arca 8, okay, whatever. I'm just coming up with a bullshit name. But basically, Arceate could be like the brand new evolution, and then it would fit in the list down here rather than the list of the Hisuian forms. Because at that point, it wouldn't be an Hisuian form, it would be a brand new evolution, totally, like a totally brand new evolution, right? Which would actually make kind of sense. It would, in an odd way, it would actually make sense with this whole thing. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts and opinions is on specifically that. So that's that. Next, we have something, which is this here. So this was sent to me by, let me just quickly check to make sure I get the name here for the credit right for this one. So this was sent to me by Hunter, Hunter, on Twitter DMs, which, by the way, guys, if you ever want to send me something, you can, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Twitter in DMs. My DMs are open, and I'll try to make sure to check what you guys send my way. But yeah, if you want to let me know about stuff, you can just do that. By the way, here's what he says. Hey, Ruffled, sorry to bother you, but wanted to share this possible leak. I'm not trying to claim this as my own, as I found it on r/PokeLeaks, but that was deleted a while back. Similar to the cryptic tweet Centro did a little while back, it uses emojis as hints for PLA. It does seem a little confusing, especially the fourth line of emojis, but I think I managed to decipher a good chunk of them. I will note that I don't think all these emojis correspond to a Pokemon, but instead are based on things in the game. And then if we look at here what he's talking about, the first ones are obvious, right? The first one is, like, you got, a kimono, an owl, I think, double swords, a big seal, more or less, sea lion, I guess, a ghost, and then a, I guess, like, what do you call them? Like, a badger. So I guess all they're trying to say here is that, the badger, I guess, is going to be the fact that it's going to be a ghost type. The fact that, like, the seal is going to use swords, so it's going to be a fighting, I guess maybe not fighting, but that it's going to, like, use two swords, right? And that the other one's going to use ghosts, and the other one's going to, like, I guess Ral is going to have some sort of, or Decidueye is going to have some sort of, like, kimono of some sorts, right? Then we have, like, a guy rock climbing, and then a ninja, so maybe the way that the Sneasel evolution might look like could be like that. Then we have an iPhone and a rocket, which I don't know what the hell that means. Maybe that the freaking, like, Arceus phone was sent down to the Hisui region from space or something. Maybe it's literally from space, right? That's what maybe it's implying right there with, like, the rocket. Then we have a human and DNA, a squid, a fish, a frog, a freaking turtle, a chicken, a cat, I guess, and two hearts. The two hearts could be related to the two hearts we saw in the Chinese riddles, right? Like, could be related to that. Then, of course, we also have, let's not forget, we also have, what else do we have actually in that image? I think we have something fish related with the, the big, carrier, like big, airplane carrier. Could be something like that. But I don't really know what all these connect to. There's like too little to think, through logically here. Then we also have like this weird image of a guy and then angry and then sword and then world. Again, could be implying something about a character that's angry and, is going to be destroying the world of some sort or using some sort of sword. I don't know. And then a squid, peace out sign, and time, which could have to do with some sort of new Pokemon that's time traveling here. I don't really know. But yeah, this one is honestly really weird. But I would love to know what you guys' thoughts is on this. If you guys have your own breakdown, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have something you think could relate to this better than whatever I just speculated together, because bloody hell, this is confusing. Either way, let's move on to the next thing, which is this right here. So new episode titles and tentative air dates via Defender. Date to be decided. Trial mission, the Deep Sea Diver Research Team. And then December 3rd, Dialga and Palkia, the Space-Time Abnormality, and December 3rd, Dialga and Palkia, the Decisive Space-Time Battles. These are the new episodes for the anime, and these are releasing in December, a decent time after, 2 weeks or so after the release of BDSP, which will coincide well with those two games, which is really interesting, that they're already doing that, because once they've done that, my question is, how in the bloody hell are they going to actually include anything, else? Like, how are they going to be able to push the, the Sinnoh parts of the anime further into, like, well, I mean, I guess the Hisuian part of the anime, like the games, into the anime, because honestly, I don't really know how they can do that. I feel like they've got to be running into a wall, more or less, which is why I think next year is Gen 9. I'm still going to keep pushing that ID, because personally I think it's the case, but I could be totally wrong. So I want to just know what you guys think about that. Also, next up is this right here. This was sent to me by, let me check really quickly to give the right person the credit. It's sent to me by Brandon. So Brandon, BLNAF93 on Twitter sent me this my way, and it's from Nintendo on YouTube, who put together basically like more or less a breakdown of everything, more or less a breakdown of everything that we've gotten in terms of brand new footage from like a bunch of these like websites, right? That got access to the footage, and more or less is just showing off some of the early cities and stuff that we have already seen, like the brand new like clothing shop right here, for example, is being shown off. You got the new outfits and whatnot, like the winter style, leather style, etc. You got that, and then of course we have like some battling, and I think this is in the underground. I could be wrong. It just looks like that might be the case. So yeah, but you got that going on with the Murkrow, and then we just have also the Safari Zone, I think, right here, which is being shown off. Yeah, it's pretty much a Safari Zone. It's being shown off as well. And I think beyond that, the only other gameplay that we have not seen here, I think most of this we have seen, like the actual stuff. Oh yeah, with this we've also think I've seen, but it's like the you know, the underground like little mini game you do to dig out like treasures and stuff. And this will be useful for you to get statues to put inside of your secret bases to actually change what Pokemon, you know, typings and stuff will be available in the underground, like, you know, layers that you're going to be able to enter into. So yeah, it's going to be more or less kind of interesting to see how that's going to turn out in this game and how it's going to feel as a feature. But this game looks beautiful, I'll be honest. Like, this game looks gorgeous right now. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's grown on me. It's really grown on me in terms of the style. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of gorgeous in a weird way. But also the mini games with the super contests are there. Eterna Forest, when you go with Cheryl through the forest, is also here in the gameplay, which I think we've already seen. I also think Riley, yeah, right? Like, we got that. So yeah, you got like that going on as well, just showing off the gameplay we've already seen more or less. And yeah, that's about it, I think. I don't think we really missed much in the footage that we see right here. We've pretty much seen all this in our previous videos. But yeah, that's that. And the final thing for the video, the thing you might have been waiting for, okay, which I'm going to make my screen bigger here for this one. So this was posted on 4chan. Basically, you guys remember, we talked about Bergmite, this image, which according to Eclipse is false. But then there was also this image posted of some sort of weird big bird boy. Now, I don't really know who this bird boy is. He's right behind my screen here. I will just be kind of covering it up a bit. But yeah, more or less, this bird boy was posted, and a lot of people are speculating what it actually could be. Is it real or not? Because apparently it's a water steel type, and people try to reverse image search it, like Google reverse image search, and they didn't find any results. They couldn't find any results. But it could be just somebody, I'm going to be honest with you, could just be somebody making a very convincing fake, okay? That very much so happens. But also, you never really know with these things. Sometimes Pokemon leaks are very, very, very strange. So I don't really know, but I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Do you think this one is a legitimate one, or do you think it's a BS? Like, I just want to know what you guys' thoughts is on this particular image, right? Which of course I know is kind of difficult to see right now, so just pause the video. There you go, and that's about it, because I just don't know if I'll get trouble for talking about this one or not, if it is real. But nonetheless, the art style actually looks pretty on point. Again, the shading looks on point as well. Just in general, it actually looks pretty freaking decent and realistic, and that's kind of the part that scares me, man, because if it is real, do we already have a Gen 9 Pokemon, or is this a brand new Pokemon for Legends? You know, Arceus, is this like a brand new Legends Arceus Pokemon? Or, again, like I said, is this a Pokemon for Generation 9? I don't really know, because they're not really giving us enough details here to know exactly what the deal is. So I want to know what you guys' thoughts is on this one in particular. I've already kind of went through the images here, but shout out to, by the way, Steelix for sharing this one with me. And he basically says, like, you know, the fact that it's the only image ever posted of it anywhere on the internet, as stated by the reverse image search, having no results, and that's just dropped here in this random thread. I don't know, dude. And yeah, it was just dropped in a random thread about the Bergmite and whatnot. So what do you guys think about it? And also, as I mentioned earlier, the Bergmite thing, Eclipse more or less confirmed, like, you know, like more or less confirmed that, you know, we're going to be getting a Bergmite. You know, he pretty much said that, you know, Voltorb and Bergmite exist, right? Like Hisuian forms of them. So yeah, I don't really know, guys. What do you all think about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Ruffle Rowlet, and yeah, thank you for the support recently, guys. It's really been appreciated, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.